season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Geno. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards, good for the Packer first down. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 7-9-9, knocking on the door. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Second down, another shot for Jones.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They'll try and run for it with Jones.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing now is Geno. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. From the 38, Smith. And his throw is incomplete. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Geno now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Oh, able to avoid him.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
That caught by Trimble.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Mayfield on play action.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to be a yard short.
A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Fourth down, Mayfield. There's Tremble, the tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
Mayfield now.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence, and he doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game, and who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Panthers have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend.
And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know, it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
Oh, you're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Smith.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Smith. Buying time, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive.
They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Mayfield. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Mayfield looks to throw. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. Yeah, this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again.
And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
The Packers at 10-4 on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
That's complete to Dobbs. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handing it to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
Just a gain of a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Smith.
Got Dobbs over the middle.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Smith. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Smith.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to have a Packers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
From the gun on third down, Smith.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's going to have a Packers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
You want to put together a long drive? You've got to be able to convert on third down, and they've done exactly that on this one. Sure enough, came up with another conversion right there.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Geno on first down. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look, 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Throwing again is Smith. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
A penalty is declined.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. What a drive that was. 16 plays all told.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
First down, Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Final play of the half, Mayfield. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So we're at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half going forward. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they too have found passing lanes to be hard to come by so far. As you see by the numbers, they'll need to figure that out in the second half.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Here's Smith to return it.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They go back to Pollard on second down.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. On third and short, going with their tight end. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense, because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. They'll run left with Pollard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On third down, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
First down, Panthers.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
That caught by Tremble. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. The second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They head to the line facing a third and 7 following the incompletion on second down. To throw, Mayfield being chased out left. And this is going to be incomplete. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Now they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On second down, it's Jones. Oh, good move. 13 yards, first down, Packers. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sends his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll go again to Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Carolina offense about ready to go.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now Mayfield.
That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. Now Landry. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Smith's throw going to be caught by McKenzie.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
Scoring has really been at a premium. And Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He completes it to Jones. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Mayfield. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Packers are right back in this football game.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Packers offense set to go. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. An inside give to Jones. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success. 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. Mayfield down.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble.
And he goes out right around the 39.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Panthers.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Mayfield. And Jones has it over the middle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Gonna run again here with Pollard.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him in the ballgame now with 14 carries.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote.
Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story of this ball game, but hey, they got enough points to get the job done. At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game,